Okay, great. All right. Yep. So I'll go through a couple things, maybe a quick overview on Taiwan, and then we'll go into the challenge statement. So overview on Taiwan, we're a food company. We're operating in Southeast Asia, largely with factories in Thailand, in Vietnam, and in Cambodia. Our portfolio range from starch, specialty starch ingredients, and food and noodles, vermicelli, and also bioplastic side. So this is kind of like the range of our portfolio. On the food side, vermicelli and rice noodles. Specialty side, these are the specialty starch, and that will be the topic of the challenge statement for this round. And then our native starch. In terms of our specialty starches, it largely is about 95% is tapioca based, right? So we structure our strategy is structuring our portfolio around four core pillars. So our specialty starch, we develop products in the clean label category. This is where it's, no chemicals. It is clean label, friendly ingredients, natural ingredients. Our second portfolio is healthy solutions. So these are solutions that are gluten-free, low GI, high fiber starches. Third is functional solutions. These are modified, chemically modified, and it has special functionality to serve the different customer needs. So, for example, for food that is put in freezers in convenience store, it will have different but good functionality for freeze store capabilities. Our fourth is our new portfolio that we just launched earlier this year is a texture solution systems. This is not only modified tapioca starch, but it adds on other hydrocolloids as well. So, for example, pectins, guar gum, santan gum, etc. And the purpose of this is intended to complete more of the customer texture needs. All in all, we do see that this portfolio, as we're developing, will then, become quite significant, and we're looking at high double-digit growth over the next 3 to 5 years. I'd like to share just a little bit on what the specialty ingredients portfolio looks like in terms of applications, so you can sort of visualize how you could help us build this ingredients platform together. So we're focused on the left side, we're focused on five food applications, so namely on ingredients for bakery, ingredients for sauces, seasoning, dressings, and mayonnaise, and that's the abbreviation of SSDM. Third is dairy and cheese. Fourth is meat and processed meat, and five is snacks, right? In the middle is kind of a new product showcase where we just launched at the FIA Thailand. So we launched a soft serve ice cream ingredient solution. We launched Greek yogurt ingredients. We launched ingredients for mochi and other snacks as well. And we've got really good feedback from the customers in terms of a premium feel of texture when they eat those products. Um, we have currently five R&D hubs across all of APAC. Our head office in terms of R&D or innovation is, of course, in Bangkok, who, if you choose to take the challenge, you'll be working closely with. We also have a small application hub in Vietnam, Indonesia, India, as well as in China. These are all markets where we have our sales offices in as well. And we also export to 35 countries globally to all, the big food companies. If you talk about like Nestle, Unilever, Danone, and all that, those are the customers that we're talking about. And these are the customers that Taiwan serves. What we would like to do is that, in all the ingredients and the formulations that we are developing for our B2B customers, we want to enable our customers to be able to serve their consumers much better in the future. And we believe that, in creating innovation and sustainability from farm to shelf. So in terms of the challenge statement I would like to launch with everyone here today is that, how might we together create a digital co-innovation platform that empowers B2B customers to collaboratively build or develop a low carbon, clean label, healthy, functional ingredient solutions that reduces time to market by 1/3. So I think what we're looking for is, as the challenge statement said, it's a digital solution platform where, if you think about a day in the life of, our technical team, our customer, our sales team, these two teams goes to the customer, they discuss and they talk and they listen to what the customer needs are. It could be existing pain points of fixing the existing products, or it could be new products that they're thinking about innovating. And we'd like to be that strategic partners to our customers, whether it be the food companies, to help them co-create and build a solution, a texture solution that is very friendly for the customer, that will be innovative in terms of future textures, but will also be planet friendly in terms of the carbon footprint reduction. So I think as you're working, to develop this platform, you'll also be able to sort of get access if you wanted to the internal and external data that Taiwan has in terms of the customers, in terms of the different types of ingredients, in terms of how we could collaboratively work together to build that solution that is intuitive and also very sort of forward thinking to anticipate the needs of our customers in the future. So so this is kind of the type of things that we're looking for. In terms of the performance requirements, currently, if you think about, the time to market for developing new ingredient solutions with the customer, it takes like 10 to 20 times going back and forth, back and forth. We would want this digital solution or this platform to enable us to go back and forth between the customer, in less than 5 times, which means that we're almost aiming to get the right ingredient solutions right at first time, so to speak, right? So we aim to want the solution to reduce the time to market by 1/3. For example, from 6 to 12 months to less than 4 to 8 months, right? Or even less than 4 months. We want this solution to be able to demonstrate and help us build a solution that will reduce 50% of the carbon footprint through any sort of sustainable ingredients solutions that is available, but without compromising the taste and the texture. Achieving that reduction will also actually help us reduce the cost of goods sold of making those products, and it will be even further savings for the customer in the future. Apart from cost of goods sold, there will also be quite significant in terms of R&D development cost, because then, if we're able to reduce the cycle time of developing back and forth with the customer, there will definitely be a cost reduction there for R&D development. So I just want to pause there, take any questions that you might have in the session, but if not, I'm happy to schedule other sessions or even answer emails after this.
Thank you, Cam, for the comprehensive presentation. All right, to the floor. Anyone has any question, please shoot on the chat box. Any question? All right, meanwhile, we wait for a question. Cam, probably I'll just check with you. Same thing. Have you deployed any similar solution in the past? Have you attempted to try anything in the past? Any learnings from that?
Yeah. Thanks for that question. It's very, very good. So as an organization, we've just started using GenAI. So we're on Google Enterprise, which we are going to launch to the rest of the organization thinking about a week. It's coming live. We're quite conscious that, we want the whole organization to be using AI. However, I think there's significant value to be had if we were to do some significant R&D and commercial development with our customers. So we do feel that, while the team does have access to the AI, so this needs to be quite curated to the internal data that Taiwan has, and it's not a general data that you can find or AI can search on the internet. So we're using multiple ingredients. Of course, the core is tapioca, but we're building quite significantly accelerating, pulling in other ingredients as well. I think what I want to highlight is that given that we have big customers in China, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, India, of course, Thailand and the rest of the world, I think taste and texture and the kind of carbon footprint that is created from the different types of its ingredients as well as the SKUs of the products that we're able to launch with the customer on the shelf will be quite different for applications and by country.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Thank you for that, Cam. All right, we have a question from Mangiusis. Is Taiwa specifically looking for one ingredient that will be integrated into Taiwa existing products, or a product that can be ready with a proposed timeline?
We're not looking for a single ingredient. We're looking for a platform solution. I think a solution that will, first of all, help us, I guess, like calculate or develop ingredient solutions with the different formulations and also, help us calculate the carbon footprint reduction and reduce the cost as well. Let's say, for example, within our whole ingredients portfolio, there's like 50 plus SKU, and within the end of next year, there's going to be 100 plus SKU of modified tapioca starch, right? That's only the tapioca starch that we produce ourselves. But we're also having another, let's say, almost a 50 SKUs of other types of hydrocolloids that we're bringing in to mix and to blend and to formulate with our tapioca, modified tapioca starches. So I think the combination, within all those 150 ingredients to make different type of mochi texture or different type of bread texture is already quite vast. So to have this platform be quite intuitive and help us formulate the texture that the customer wants, but also calculate the cost saving, whether we can substitute some of those ingredients with something else that's cost saving and lower carbon footprint would be something that would be quite interesting. And I think beneficial for our customers as the world is moving towards, ingredients that are more healthy for the planet and lower carbon footprint.
Great. Thank you. Yes, I think, yeah, Gasus has acknowledged that you have answered the question. Cool. Okay. I think there's no more question. Yeah, we can wrap up the session. Thank you very much, Cam, for
You.
going through the challenge statement